Hello there, it's Michael Fitzpatrick with your weekly forecast on NetWeather.tv. Now, I'm afraid you're going to have a double dose of me again this week because my friendly little graphics artist has decided to put his feet up. Not to worry, it'll all be back to normal next week. Actually, it doesn't matter too much because nothing's changing. We're going to keep an identical pressure pattern all week with high pressure over Scandinavia and easterly winds. In fact, it's just as well it wasn't a few weeks ago because we would have had a repeat of another one of those beasts from the east. So the pressure pattern shows us that there's high pressure over Scandinavia. That's going to be there all week. There are lows running northwards to the west United Kingdom, one on Saturday, another one on Monday. But all they do is increase the wind and cloud in the west and perhaps bring some rain into westernmost parts of Ireland. On Tuesday, though, a low forms over northern Spain and that moves north into France, increasing the gradient and therefore the easterly winds over southern parts. The high regains under control on Wednesday, but then another low forms over northern Spain on Friday and again moves north into France for next weekend. The temperature of the atmosphere, the chart is showing, I know you can't see it, but if you could see it, you'll see that there's quite a big cold pool at the moment over the southern parts of the North Sea where the shading is blue. That warms out and it's generally speaking going to start off on the cool side everywhere with green shading. Somewhat milder air, yellow, does try to push into the west on Monday. It's soon replaced. Somewhat milder weather again tries on Friday, but again is replaced. In fact, it looks as if it's always going to be on the cool side along the east coast of England, because the wind there will be coming in off the cold North Sea. So the daily forecasting for Saturday, dry and sunny for the most part. Chance of the odd shower in East Anglia in the southeast. There'll be a cold wind though, and the cloud will increase in the west, some rain reaching westernmost parts of Ireland in the evening, 7 to 9 degrees. Sunday, generally speaking, more cloud around in the west, some sunny spells in the east with a cold wind, and some cloud perhaps along the east coast. Also that rain into Ireland, that'll be tending to die out as the day goes on. Some early frost though, and afternoon temperatures 7 to 9 degrees. Monday again it looks quite cloudy in the west and some more rain will be pushing into western Ireland. Sunny spells there in the east. A windy day, 7 to 9 degrees in the north, but perhaps up to 12 degrees in some sheltered southern parts. Tuesday again dry and sunny but windy in the east, cloudy in the west. 9 to 11 degrees in the north but up to 14 degrees in sheltered spots in the east. On the other hand, along the east coast only 8. Wednesday, dry and sunny in most places. Some cloud in southwest England and some other southern counties of England, but probably staying dry. 10 to 14 degrees, but locally 17 degrees in most parts, especially in London, but only 8 degrees again along that poor old east coast. Then on Thursday, I'm going to say a very similar thing, dry and mostly sunny, 13 to 16 degrees, but only 8 along the east coast. Friday, the east wind will be picking up again, so it's going to feel quite cold everywhere. Dry and sunny though for the most part, 14 to 17 degrees, 9 along the east coast. Then for Saturday, a dry, sunny and windy day. Easterly gales could happen to be along the east coast, as it's going to be as windy as that. 13 to 17 degrees, but feeling pretty cold, I would think, on the east coast at 9. And then on Sunday, still windy, a good deal of sunshine, but chances of showers in the southeast and Channel Islands, and these showers could well work themselves westwards across other southern parts during the day. 12 to 14 degrees, but again 8 degrees along the east coast, in contrast to 20 degrees in some sheltered parts of the southeast, especially around the London area. So that's a fairly straightforward forecast in that most places will be dry with high pressure over Scandinavia and cool east winds. No graphics, as I said at the beginning, but you'll be pleased to know the graphics should be back with a vengeance for this time next week. In between time, as it's school holidays, have a lovely weekend and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye for now.